Yo ho ho me hearties. Today we be going after a shiny Feebas. Well, not today, but not even this weekend. But next weekend we actually get hit with a second community day. Well, sort of. We get limited research with Feebas. So Feebas actually has a great shiny. It looks like this. It's purple. It's very cool. It's very distinct, very different. I really like it. It's very much, again, like Magikarp in the fact that it gets a completely different shiny. It's very cool. And then Milotic, being one of the best looking Pokemon regularly, like already a great design, gets a very cool kind of like gold and like very interesting looking shiny that I remember. It looks like this. Honestly, it's very cool. Let's get into how it's actually going to work, though. So, it's time to put your research skills to work and collect field research that looks closely at certain Pokemon species. So it looks like maybe this is going to be a recurring theme, where maybe we get 2 Pokemon Go community days every month, possibly. This could be something recurring. Just looking at this. How it says looking closely at certain Pokemon species. That makes me think maybe this is how they start introducing more shinies into the game, like ones that either don't have evolutions or don't have 3-stage evolutions. So very interested by this. So we're looking at the fish Pokemon. So basically you get very much like if y'all were around for shiny Squirtle Community Day, the OG one, not the one that was in December. There was Squirtle Squad Squirtle, which you could get from the research tasks, and at certain places, at certain Pokestops, there was guaranteed shiny Squirtle Squad Squirtles. So, could be very much like that. Let's keep going through this. If you're lucky, you might be able to find shiny Feebas. Then it gives the dates and times, basically community day. Limited research tasks will be available when you spin photo discs at Pokestops. Completing the limited research task will reward you with encounters with Feebas. You may encounter Feebas. Also, Feebas migrate quickly during limited research. So exploring is key. As long as you've collected the limited research during the event, you can complete it at any time. Don't forget, you'll need to venture onwards to mini Pokestops in order to get new field research tasks and encounter as many Feebas as possible. So basically, they're saying you need to go fishing. So, very interesting. Best bet is to go towards a place that has as many Pokestops as possible. Downtown areas are great. Malls are sometimes pretty good. Parks and whatnot that have lots of Pokestops. Very interesting. Kind of cool that they chose a very good shiny for it. Also, as far as like PvP, raids, just in general, like how good is this Pokemon actually? Milotic is actually pretty good. It just gets overcast by a lot of other water types, being that we have Kyogre, Hydro Cannon, Blastoise, Hydro Cannon for Ralligator coming this weekend, Gyarados, of course. But Milotic does hold its own as a very good water type Pokemon as well. So, very interesting. I really like this. And not only did they do this in this update, let's actually keep going towards the actual update that just hit today. But before that, let's go over to Twitter, because this came out a couple days ago. Trolls, the dude who like does a lot of Pokemon Go like APKs and whatnot, said released this tweet: increase of map view distance, refresh party Pokemon and gym fixes, mail new shirts, asset fixes, and honestly, it was kind of like, what? Huh? What is this? But if we go to Pokemon Go, you've all seen the view from my house before, from where I live. I can always see Meisner. That's my home gym, and basically that's all I could ever see before. So if we keep going around, we can actually now see one. Oh, well, I can see one of them. Earlier today, I actually was able to see the other two gyms over here. This is, I want to say, Iron Horse. Yeah, so this is Iron Horse, which is way over there. And earlier, from like the other side of my house, actually, I was able to see the other two gyms, which are the Wellington Amp and History of Steel. But even just seeing that, like, even if that's my main view now of just being able to see Iron Horse, that's a whole nother gym. That's more raids I can possibly see. I can look at like, oh, hey, maybe someone's taking over gyms, etc. I've always been able to see that Pokestop, but that used to be like the edge of my map, like it was on the very edge. So it's very cool that I can now see that. I can now see a lot of Lake Wellington actually, which is very cool. Shiny check this as I might as well. Not a shiny. You are not a shiny. Go away. All right. Let's see. They said male shirt fixes. I don't see any like fixes. Style. Oh yeah. By the way, we also got a lot of new style updates since the last time. We got the 3 new ones that you can get with the Ace Trainer, and then I believe it's Great League and Ultra League. Yeah, Ultra League Veteran, and the also Ultra League Veteran. Oh, Tier 3 and Tier 2. Okay. Very interesting. Ultra League. Perhaps one day they'll bring in something for the Master League. This one, I don't know which region this is. They tied it to the next, like the Gens 5, 6, and 7, which are Kalos, Unova, and Alola. So these are very cool looking in my opinion. They look very nice. And I think the news actually has like all 3 of them set up somewhere. Yeah, right here. Like, look at those. Like, they cost coins, so I'm not about it. But those are very cool looking designs, and I like the fact that they keep on bringing in new little things here and there. Very cool. Again, Hydro Cannon for Alligator coming this weekend. Very excited about that. For Alligator, one of my favorite water type starters. And, of course, Feebas, which is very cool. I'm very excited about that. And shiny Feebas, which again looks like this. The purple shiny, very cool. One of my favorite ones. Milotic also looks very cool. That will be not this weekend, not the 12th, but instead January 19th, which will be the following Saturday. And then the following Saturday after that is going to be the Wellington Region Boulder Cup. So if you are in Wellington, Royal Palm Beach, or Loxahatchee, come out to the Wellington Amphitheater at 4 o'clock on Saturday the 26th for Boulder Cup Western Region, which is going to be very, very cool. Very excited about that. Please come out if you want to do the Boulder Cup with us. More information will be released closer to the time, such as the join code and all that good stuff. And yeah, as far as Feebas Community Day and the potential for more community days going on in the future, I like the idea. It brings in new shinies, more new shinies every month, beyond just getting the possibility of getting a shiny. You can now kind of more guaranteed shiny hunt, kind of like it was with shiny Squirtle Squad Squirtle, where if one person was able to find a shiny Squirtle Squad Squirtle from a Pokestop, it was guaranteed for everyone. So we'll see if that continues on to this new community day. In some aspects I don't like it, in other aspects I do, just because, so yeah, it's kind of like the pirate aspect I was getting at before. See, I tie it back in. So we have the pirate aspect of it, where like if you're going after a treasure, right, you have your map and you're going after the treasure, but it's more about the adventure going towards it. So personally, I would like to see maybe it be random, whereas this does eliminate the possibility of guaranteeing a shiny. I think it makes it more fun for everyone around. However, you know, I do understand getting that guaranteed shiny, especially if you are in a rural community setting, being able to connect with others and kind of like cast a wide net over a large region to see like which one of your few Pokestops might have that shiny Feebas. I definitely see the good in that. Whereas in places where I go for Community Day, there's lots of Pokestops. You've seen City Place and Clematis in my other Community Day videos. Tons of Pokestops. So that's why I guess I'm not very excited about a guaranteed shiny from a Pokestop. But I can definitely see the good in it. But yeah, very excited about this shiny, and hopefully you are as well. Honestly, if this is a recurring thing, it's going to be very cool. Yeah, more new shinies. Can't complain about that. Anyway, that is the episode for today. If you did like it, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless and see you in another episode of Pokemon Go.